Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between our visitors and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the SHawks. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Handoff on second and short. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
13 yards. And the Toronto first down.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The SHawks finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
To bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. He's keeping it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on third and 19.
6-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Short pass caught by his tight end. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
Makes it third down and 10.
Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Brings in the kick at the 9. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now come out throwing. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's going to tuck it and run. Hit some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Oh, he shovels it forward. Complete. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
At the 46-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Finds the in route. Complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play.
From the gun on third down. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Back-to-back carries here. Keeps away from one. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, they'll run. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
This time it's a passing play. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack.
And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. The Snowhawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Lone back gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Gets it to him on the screen. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught at the 4. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll work against the blitz. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
he keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The SHawks grow the lead to 7. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights. And the SHawks grow their lead to 8. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Dive play straight ahead. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Breaks the tackle. The second down run good for 4. And it brings up third down.
At the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Back now, pressure coming. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing it on second down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw here, third down. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
They are throwing it again. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun now on third down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Snowhawks ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Back to pass on first and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He'll try and run this. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Fights his way through a tackle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pass play now. Completed over the middle. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. We've set it down from the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
That's a gain of 5.
He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
There's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact. It leads to second and 10.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Snowhawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Toronto.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. He finds some space again. Into the red zone. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks push this to an 8-point game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. The Snowhawks push the lead to 2 scores now.
Jaguars 12.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from 1. This makes it up to the 25. The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A look to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
I'll air it out on third. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Snowhawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Throwing from the gun here. That's completed right side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The give now out of the shotgun. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Here's a give on first and goal. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now
From the gun on third down. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at fourth and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows their lead to 12.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Setting up to throw. And he hauls in the interception. And the Snowhawks regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Right up the gut. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
the tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's
Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Hand off to the back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Third down.
Third and long for him here. They've got a screen to the running back. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Snowhawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
12. First down, Snowhawks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Give now to the running back. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Setting him on the dive. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll throw. Third and long. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a first down. There's a dive up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second down pass play coming. Has it at the 7. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Snowhawks make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. The Snowhawks grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars 12.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To throw here on 1st down. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Intended for number 80. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
That's good.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. It's his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Man in motion here. They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. 3rd down from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 6 yards.
Desperation time here on 4th. And the defender comes away with it.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense to the line. Here we go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. SHawks getting closer to their 13th win of the season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Dive play straight ahead. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first.
As they take a well-earned win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.